Yay! 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 Yay!
Oh, we're back.
Wow, it's like a throwback hearing the song play again,
Isn't it? It reminds me of like a song I heard a long time ago that reminds me of Lost Love.
It reminds me of the spring of 19, if you can remember back so far.
Not that long ago.
No,
There's a lot more civil time in society.
Back in my day, things were better, and the podcasts were better. Back in Hot 6 and Hot 8. I don't know what Hot. I don't know who uses that. I don't know.
Why did you turn your pop screen around?
I don't know. Because I did.
Why are you talking into the back of the microphone? You turned the whole microphone around.
I did.
No, you're talking into the back. Turn it around.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. So look, everyone, we're back with season 2.
No, start over.
Mo wants me to start over. I'm not gonna start over. The bar is low, okay? And this is how we're starting season number 2. All right. So everything is set up now. We have the microphone turned the right way. I'll take partial responsibility.
Partial? What do you mean partial?
I'm gonna take partial responsibility.
Full responsibility.
Because Mo sat down and the equipment was set up wrong, but he didn't check it. So we're both a little bit to blame on this one.
I checked it. I thought it was a newfangled screen like you have in front of you.
Yes.
Like a small version to catch that sound.
Welcome to season 2, everybody.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
Not really.
No, not at all, because we don't have a format. We don't have anything to talk about.
But we will.
And
we decided that.
Yeah, of course. The Liz will be back, I'm sure.
Likely she already left us a voicemail. I haven't checked it in months.
I haven't checked it in months.
We should see if there's anything. There could be gold there.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, there could be. It doesn't have to be Liz. There could be other listeners.
There's either going to be 10 messages or no messages. What do you think?
I'll go with 10. Because I think when Liz gets an idea, she just fires it off.
2.
All right, so not
there
10,
are 2.
But not none.
There are 2. I'm assuming they're both going to be Liz, but let's see what happens.
Let's see if they're gold.
Hey guys, it's Liz. I was
figure.
just listening to an interview about baseball and
Great call, Liz. Thank you so much.
Baseball!
Thank you so much for your call.
I love baseball.
That was great. I know. All right, here. Let's finish.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, that would be like a home run type of a call.
Listen, wait, hold on. Did you hear that?
Oh,
Sound effects are
look
back
at
in season
you.
2.
Look at you. They're back in season. Just in
They
general,
are back in
general.
season, yeah. Just like pumpkin or raspberries. I know raspberries are out of season.
Gross. I'm leaving. I want.
No, don't leave. Wait, folks, he had a pumpkin spice latte, skim milk this morning. I swear to you, that's what he ordered. I went over to get my iced tea, and so Mike is here. And what?
So what you don't realize is that you can actually hear the show throughout the entire studio. It's not just when I have the headphones on.
Yeah,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, all new season, all new setup, same lies.
Same pumpkin spice chai latte.
No, I see. I don't.
Skim milk, foo foo poo poo.
So I don't get down on that stuff. I do drink skim milk because, the pancreatitis thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I drink whole milk.
okay, so you're gonna die, and I'm okay with that, and you seem to be okay with
die,
that.
man.
Yeah, we're all
die.
gonna die, but I don't need to expedite said death. I don't want to go back into the hospital.
Hold on, you still drink scotch or beer or whiskey or bourbon or rye? You drink all those things, so
Yeah.
that will expedite more than
Not much of a rye
skim
guy.
milk.
I'm not much of a rye guy.
Okay, we'll take the rye off the table.
Yeah.
I think the skim milk is like saying I'm on a diet. I'm having a Twinkie Light. Really doesn't matter.
No, but it does because skim milk has no fat in it. Whole milk has a lot of fat.
Some fat is good for you, though.
And I get that from eating salmon, and I get that from eating avocados, and I get that from,
salmon.
Olive oil. I don't do it for my dairy, though. The dairy, I am okay to go fat-free on the dairy.
Why are we arguing? It's season 2. It's a celebration.
I'm not arguing.
It's a
I'm
celebration.
just stating a fact that skim milk is okay, and you should drink more skim milk.
It's all watered down. It doesn't. I'd rather not drink milk at all.
You would feel the difference.
No.
You would feel the difference.
I would feel it in my mouth.
Inside
it's all water.
and out. But when it's in a latte and it's mixed with espresso,
I don't drink lattes.
it's milk and espresso.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't drink chai, fufu, pupu.
It's not fufu. That's not a fufu drink.
Spice with
It's not a
shot
fufu
of
drink.
cinnamon that you do with the whipped cream on the top.
I'm not gonna shit on cinnamon in coffee because that's not bad. Cinnamon in coffee is not bad.
You're losing man points. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not losing man points. It's espresso. It's straight. There's espresso. Just because you're the idiot that drank a quadruple shot Americano without realizing what it is.
With no milk or sugar, you just down it.
So I can put milk in the espresso. That's fine. Your microphone is still backwards.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No. Nice try, though.
Yeah, I tried.
You made me look.
I tried. Yeah, I did.
All right, so thanks for the call, Liz. That was wonderful. Moving on.
Hey guys, I was listening to an interview about baseball and talk about coffee. No, I'm actually curious. I want to see what she had to say about basketball.
Of course we do.
Now we are. I just said basketball. It's not basketball.
No.
That'd be awesome if it was just like one of those, like in the cartoons, the big freeze-dried like frozen fish. Like, you know,
swing with?
Yeah, like Looney Tunes used to do that in the 50s. They're like, I have this giant swordfish I'm going to use as a baseball bat in this skit. That would be awesome.
That's terrific bass. That went over with like 3 people who listen to the show. Yeah. I play to them.
Yeah, well, most of the listeners to the show are...
Super Bassomatic 76.
Oh, I do remember that one. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's terrific bass.
Still before my time, though.
Okay.
The point
is, there's no great comedy can come before your time?
Lucille Ball.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
I know he's on third.
Yeah. Who?
Right, anyway. What? No, who's on first?
Wow. Stand by, folks. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please, stand by. Girl from Ipanema is now the standby music.
Hey guys, it's Liz. I was just listening to an interview about baseball. Fans that are 55 and older are at the highest they've ever been, whereas fans that are 20 years old and younger are at the lowest they've ever been. And they were trying to figure out what can they do as a franchise, as an industry, to kind of change this and try to get fans coming back to the sport.
Okay.
But also my mom told me about Finnish baseball, where they've changed the game a lot so that it's faster and way more entertaining. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, bye.
All right.
I just wanted to finish that call. Sorry, Liz. That went on forever. So, all right. So this, I can tell you right now, for me, I've heard this argument my entire life. People don't watch baseball anymore. People don't go to baseball anymore. They do. They are still going to the games. They are still following the teams. They're still buying merchandise. It's all still there. Now, what's different now? Of course, the entertainment dollar is different. It's shifted. You have to watch games differently. It's not like the old way that used to be like, hey, guess what? Channel 11's got the Yankees on today. I can go watch that game. It's a different animal. And until all this shakes out and the dust settles from streaming services and how it's all going to finish, there's your line back. We won't know. But I don't think baseball's going anywhere.
Yeah. So Pesapalo, by the way, is what it's called. It's been around for like 70, 80 some odd years. It's played it's a stick and ball sport similar to baseball, but not
cricket.
But it's a different sport. It's not cricket, but it's a different sport.
It's a different.
It's a little bit faster. You know, the games don't last 8 hours sometimes.
It's not
I don't know.
about the time that you spent. It's the time you enjoy.
Correct.
Baseball fans don't care if the game goes 3 or 4 hours. If it's a good baseball game.
But you know what you could do, what I would absolutely love to help attendance.
You would like to have chai lattes served in the seats at a baseball game.
No. But you would get down on this. I would bring the World Series back to the afternoon.
Absolutely.
1 p.m. first pitch of a World Series game. Keep the weekend games in prime time.
Agreed.
Get some of that, and all of a sudden the little kid fans are coming back.
Yep.
Also make it so baseball packs don't cost $20 for 3 cards.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, the baseball packs now.
That's very true. Look, it's all about experience things. I think baseball needs to take the learning curve.
It's gotten too commercial.
From
those baseball packs are all autographs and game used jerseys and glove parts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that. Just give me 250 cards and make them their players, and half of them are in these really stupid poses, and then the other half are action shots. And then every now and again, there's like a swear in one of them, and they have to redact the card and issue a new one. And then the original one is the one that's worth some money. Like that's good old fashioned baseball card collecting.
Give me some stale old gum in there with it so I can break my tooth on it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
I actually opened up a pack. I bought a case at a flea market of like a 1987 Donruss or Bowman or something, and they all had the gum.
Right.
And the problem is that stick of gum has basically like burned itself into that card that it's touching, right?
Yeah.
So not only is it going to break your teeth, but it also breaks that card.
Yeah.
And it really sucks because a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card was destroyed by that piece of gum in the pack I opened. Granted, I got 4 more of that exact same card because that's what baseball card collecting was back then. You got 20 cards in the pack.
Exactly.
It was awesome. So yeah, it's but to say the sport is waning in popularity, I mean, the numbers say they are, but every single sport is going down on television right now with the advent of streaming and video on demand and all that stuff. Yeah, no one's going to sit there and watch a full game.
Like I said, I watch a lot of baseball. I see a lot of baseball. It's still being covered by everybody. It's still America's pastime. It's not going anywhere. Next topic.
I'm not going to go next topic completely.
Damn.
We're going to stick on baseball a little bit.
So cool.
No.
Damn.
So, shut up. So, speaking of baseball, now football season starts soon, right? The Bears actually open up tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
There you go. And earlier this year, to stay on the baseball topic, the head coach of the Bears sang Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which is an absolutely amazing tradition.
It's outstanding.
At Wrigley, yeah. Did you watch that video?
No.
Take a listen.
Cubs fans, everybody, all the Cubs fans, y'all ready? Bears fans, you ready? Gary, you ready? And a 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I...
So this was in July, right?
Yeah.
And it's I just want to hear this one more time. Okay.
Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack.
He says peanuts.
There's no
He says peanuts. He says peanuts.
There's no chance he said peanuts.
He said peanuts.
No, he did not.
He just says it differently. It's a Midwest thing.
No. That's not a Midwest thing. That is definitely
That's how they say in Chicago.
no.
Yeah, it's some peanuts.
Buy me some peanuts and cracker.
He says it quickly.
There's no chance. There's no chance that he just said peanuts. Wait.
Peanuts, 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 peanuts.
The more you hear it, the more.
Well, that's what
the
you
less
wanna
it's-
hear.
No, the more you hear
What
it, the
you
less
wanna
it
hear.
sounds- No, that's not what I want to hear. You went into that having not heard it, and we're just like, okay, I'm
Right.
listening, I'm waiting. And the second that he said,
He said peanuts.
you looked right at me, and we're like, oh no.
I can see where it's misunderstood.
Oh no.
Is it warm in here? It's warm in here.
It's warm because you're embarrassed about this.
Okay, but thanks for the call, Liz. Let's move on to the next call. Let's go on to the next non-baseball call. I literally am sweating in here.
Mo's getting up. He's done. He's getting some. Hey, while you're out there getting those Cracker Jacks, would you mind grabbing my, Wow. Well, thanks for the call, Liz.
You didn't need to do that. I already gave the segue.
I'm just saying, well, thanks for the call, Liz.
Don't make fun of my coach. I'll make fun of your owner. All right there?
My owner isn't around asking people to buy him penis. He's buying the other.
Yeah.
But at least he's not on a microphone in front of 50,000. Oh, wait.
He's in front of a lot more people.
What, 38,000?
Easy. But he's in
Well,
front
what's
of
the
a
capacity of Wrigley? It's not that much.
38, yeah, about right.
Yeah, okay. So why easy?
Not easy.
Why easy?
I'm just
You
saying.
can't count the people on the rooftop. They don't count.
Sure they do.
They don't count. I do have a couple other questions about that, though. When you said, hey, Cubs fans, there was a yay. Then he said, hey, Bears fans.
It's a Bears town.
And there was a bigger yay.
It's a Bears town.
And then he said, hey, Gary.
Yeah.
and there were like 20. Were there that many Garys like right next to the one microphone?
Guys, like, he's talking to me.
Hey guys,
he's talking to me.
Oh, it's my coach. He's my coach.
But yeah, that is a Bears town. When Michael Jordan was winning championships, it was all great. Hey, Michael's great. Yay, go Bulls. And then, wait, the Bears are playing. All right, Michael, just go shut up because we're not talking to you because it's Bear time.
Just go win your 6th championship over there.
I don't care. I don't care about that. Really, it's about the Bears.
Hey guys, Liz again. Recently I had to transport something in my car that didn't quite fit, so it was hanging out of my trunk, and I only had one bungee cord available to use.
Okay, great call, Liz. I don't know if we're getting other people to laugh on this show, but we're doing it for ourselves. Oh my goodness gracious!
Hold on. That's
it's Bungie Cords.
oh Jesus! I gotta go.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, my stomach hurts.
I collected myself a little bit.
Oh.
Now I.
He's throwing up. Oh. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Oh my God.
I haven't laughed that hard in so long.
Okay. All right, we ready?
Hey guys, Liz again. Recently I had to transport something in my car that didn't quite fit, so it was hanging out of my trunk, and I only had one bungee cord available to use. So it was a little harrowing of a journey.
Okay, hold on.
Just wanted to know if you guys had any travel stories like that, any moving that went awry, or boxes that fell in the highway, or whatever happened, because you guys are real travelers. So just wanted to get those stories. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Nope, never had a problem. Thanks, Liz.
No. So anyway, moving on. Are we good? Are we good?
Oh.
Are we good?
Woo!
Oh my God, that was something.
I haven't laughed like that in a long time.
Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Inadvertently, thank you for the biggest belly laugh I think we've ever had on this show. I mean, definitely on this show.
Oh yeah.
In our long friendship, there's
only been a few of those moments.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, we look like we're both crying. We
are.
We look like we both came from. I don't know. That was. Wow.
Whew.
Wow.
That's an experience, right?
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna have to edit some of that out, I think.
Well, so if that's the case, when you're hearing this, know that took us about a good 10 minutes of belly laugh. It was honestly at least a solid 10 minutes of laughter, which is something.
Now look. All right, that was such an amazing moment. It has to stay on this show.
Oh,
we love you, Liz. Absolutely love you.
But we got to bungee this back in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where do we go from here? Where do we even go from here?
Only up. Meanwhile, half
Can the bar get any?
Going, that was the most sophomoric joke, and these guys are laughing about it for 10 minutes. And I'm trying to listen to this podcast. I'm trying to listen to it. I think it's a fun show. And these idiots are laughing for 10 minutes about,
Like, pull my finger. We're about one step away from pull my finger.
That's about it.
Oh, man, I had something else to say, and I just lost it. But
wow.
I don't get the mattress guy. Right, Seinfeld had a bit about this.
Right.
The guy who thinks he's Superman. He has a mattress on top of his truck going 70 miles an hour down the highway with his hand outside holding the mattress.
Because if it goes...
I got it. Yeah.
No, the funniest one I've ever heard was my father. You know, every year I host a 5K for the last 9 years. I've hosted a 5K, and this being year 9 coming up. And it's Run Santa Run. And there is a North Pole and a South Pole that you have to run around during the race. You have to run down one road, run around the pole, then run around the other pole.
Yep.
My father was delivering the poles when we had the race in Bethel, so those aren't local. This is about a 20-minute drive away.
Yep.
They fell out on the highway, and someone told me they were driving by, and they're like, I think I saw your North Pole on the highway. I went, excuse you?
Better than my South Pole.
I guess. I don't know, but we had to go back and pick them up. So that's the worst I've heard falling out on the highway, but no, never really had that problem. I always have plenty of bungee cords.
Oh, actually, no, I do have a story, and it's somewhat recently, and it was very traumatic, too, because...
I have like a running nose now because I'm laughing so hard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, go ahead.
We were going to Key West on vacation, Lori and I, and my backpack, it was like 4 a.m. when we were loading up. I put the backpack into the car, so I thought, but actually... I just got one of the straps and the rest of it was hanging outside the car, and the backpack broke off somewhere on 684. I had my work computer in it, and I also had a hard drive that had like a lot of photos and stuff like that on it. So it was really kind of a bummer to start a vacation off realizing like you just lost your computer and a bunch of photos and
that was the beginning, so they weren't even like vacation photos.
No, this was like, these were old photos, like photos you can't get back, which sucks.
Someone's got them.
Yeah, someone's got. Well, I tried to do the find my computer thing, and it never turned on. And even if you turn it on that first time, it still gives you a little ping, like, "Hey, it's on."
Yeah.
And stolen. But no, I think the thing just probably got torn up on the highway, got run over by a couple of trucks. Granted, I'm calling New York State Police, and I'm like, keep your eye out for this backpack. Like, they're probably thinking, like, oh, there's probably a baby or some drugs in it or something.
Let's go find a backpack. Guys, stop everything. Stop everything we're doing right now. This gentleman lost a backpack and a computer. That takes priority to everything. They don't give a darn.
I'm a tax-paying citizen, sir.
They don't give a darn.
Not in that state.
No, they don't care.
Yeah. Well, they didn't find it, and thank goodness it was a work computer.
Well, I'm glad we're back to this podcast because this is riveting stuff.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
Let's see. I think we have one more call.
Didn't quite fit, so it was hanging out of my trunk.
That's a keeper forever on this show.
Oh, what? That
soundbite.
The soundbite?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost as good as, we'll let Matt Carey come on and tell us.
The podcast is good. I like it.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that. Your kind words. Your kind words. Yeah, look, so like I said, we came into the show with absolutely nothing to talk about.
Nothing.
We're somehow a half hour in almost, thanks to Liz. We still haven't said much. Consider this like a preview for the second half. I think I want to get a lot more into these taste tests. I want to play more games this season. I think we're going to do we'll kind of formalize some segments, maybe, if you will.
Yeah, a couple of segments. So
we've said everything we could possibly say in 21 episodes last.
No, we haven't.
No, go. All right, what's on your mind?
More we can talk about.
Go.
Well, hold on. I'll talk about my topic in a second, but let's get this out. No, I have a topic. I have a legit topic to talk about.
It better be a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
But
let's put this to our listeners now. So if you have an idea for a segment you'd like us to talk about, send it in to us. Give us a call at
6317 Myke Mo.
That's Mike with a Y. Oh, that's enough.
Oh.
So, call us at 6317 Myke Mo. Tell us, hey, this is
6317 Myke Mo.
Give us a call and tell us here's a topic we'd like you to talk about on a regular recurring segment. Something that might hit the I don't know, hit the note for you, whatever the hell it is.
It might hit the ball.
Right.
It's kind of like you would do when you're golfing at the Candlewood Valley Country Club.
Candlewood Valley Country Club, still a sponsor going into Season 2. Candlewood Valley Country Club, the #1 place in the area to go play golf, have some fun, grab a couple cocktails, and have something to eat. Candlewood Valley Country Club. Give them a shout today.
So speaking of the Candlewood Valley Country Club, we played in a golf tournament there recently.
CVCC took second place.
Yes, we did. And I got some great prizes.
We did.
Had a couple of drinks, and while waiting to, be in a condition to drive, because you have several beers throughout the course of a day, I decided that it would be a great idea to start washing dishes. And I went into the kitchen and just started washing dishes for like several hours.
Very nice of you.
It was very nice. And then they were just like, why are you doing this? And then Pete, the proprietor of the establishment,
right,
was just like, oh, I sponsor his podcast. He needs to do something for us. So, hey, yeah, there we are.
And we weren't on for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm stealing your water. You notice that?
That water is like... Yeah. I would check the date on that water.
That's water. Water is billions of years old.
Yes. So is the fossil fuels used to make the plastic bottle that's been sitting in a hot room.
August 10th of 20. It's fine.
Okay. Go. Tell me if it tastes like plastic.
Probably. So
you always know your water is fresh and top quality when it tastes like plastic.
So, yes, we won a golf tournament over at Candlewood Valley Country Club.
Well, we won.
Oh, we came second place.
Second
Well, by
place.
1 stroke.
Does that count as winning, though? No.
We placed. All right, we placed.
We placed.
Which is pretty impressive because we carried the team.
Yeah, those other two guys, which was really weird because we got these two guys who everyone accused us of ringers. We were just like, no, we just need to get two people quick.
Yeah.
Because all of our friends, you know.
We don't have any friends.
No, they were, or we didn't have any friends that, you know, just wanted to play golf for a good cause at a moderate price tag on a Friday morning.
Water tastes like water, by the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got these two guys, and they are both pretty good. But that day, it was just like
5 and 11 handicaps, by the way, for the two. Yeah.
I was carrying the team with my putts.
Yeah.
You were carrying the team with your drives.
I just like to use that in my putts. We weren't really good.
No.
We were pretty awful. I was good on the first hole.
Yeah.
First hole, tee shot, second shot, the approach shot, and the putt.
Yeah.
I basically birdied that first hole, which is my least favorite hole in the entire course. Birdied it solo.
Yeah. And then
Right down the crap.
kind of disappeared after that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even show up until about 14 holes in when I started making. I think I holed out the last 4 putts of the day, and that's all I did.
Yeah. And it still didn't help.
And we still finished in second.
Yeah,
place.
yeah, but hey, look, you know they did a good job. They were fun. I'm going to be playing again next week with my new driver I got at that tournament, which by the way was for the Stand Up and Play, which I want to talk about because I'm on that committee. Stand Up and Play. We've talked about on the show before with Pete.
Make it
amazing. Shut your mouth.
Make it quick.
We've talked about it on the show before. Stand Up and Play is a great program where those who don't have the use of their legs can go play golf, still swing a club, and get around the course. It's pretty cool. So we help raise money for that.
So you know what grinds my gears?
Is that going to be a segment?
I think it has to be, even though it's kind of something that Family Guy did first. We need to rename it.
So you know what grinds my gears?
I was on an airplane recently. I hate when the plane lands and the people cheer, the applaud.
They're happy to be landing.
We're alive.
Yes.
We're not the one plane out of every 20 million that crashed. That bothers me more than when people applaud at the end of a movie. I don't like the end of a movie applaud either.
I've done that. I've done the end of movie applaud.
I mean, it needs to be like the best movie of all time to necessitate an applaud. I don't like it when people applaud at the end of a movie.
You know, here's the thing. The end of a movie, the only time you applaud is when it's a theater full of people. Right? You don't go to a movie when there's 8 people in the theater and some guy's like, yay! Yay, I like that. That Jodie Foster's fantastic.
Yeah.
You don't get that.
Yeah. No, especially not for Jodie Foster.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
I think the applause is cool when there's a theater full of people because the energy gets up. It becomes an experience when you go to a full theater full of people. That's the only reason you go to a theater full of people is for the experience. More people are laughing, more people are cheering, the whole thing.
People should applaud when they get off a roller coaster and they're alive. More so than a plane.
Fewer accidents happen in roller coasters than planes.
No, I don't think so.
That's a statistic. Someone should look that up.
I'm interested. I guess with all these Boeing issues that we had recently, maybe it flopped. Maybe it flip-flopped.
Or I don't know. You don't watch a lot of movies. You're not a movie guy.
What?
I'm a movie guy.
What are you talking about? I don't watch a lot of movies.
You're not much of a movie guy. You poo on movies.
What are you talking about?
You poo on movies.
No, the bar is high as far as I'm considered when it comes to filmmaking. I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of movies.
You watch foreign films with subtitles because you want filmmaking?
Not always, but there are some that I like. The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared is one of the funniest movies you will ever see. Go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's Swedish. Yeah, it's Swedish, I think. It's all subtitled.
So I had to read it. I might as well get
No, not all of it. Some of it's in English, some of it's in German, some of it's in Swedish.
Wow.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Interesting.
So funny.
A good tip. So there's an idea. Maybe each show, you and I will present something on the binge worthy or the movie worthy on the Amazon Prime or Netflix that people can go watch that we would recommend?
I'll just give a tip in general. We can just give a tip in general if you had something, a delicious food.
I like this.
We can just do a tip. I just gave my tip.
Delicious morsel tip.
Yeah. Well, will this replace the gentleman's tip of the week? Because honestly,
you're out of gentleman tips.
I'm all out of them. I'm all out of them.
Fair. Okay.
So I think this is a season 2 thing. We're gonna be giving a tip or a recommendation or something like that. Not necessarily to end the show. I don't think we have to end the show.
No.
Because I think we need to discuss said tip when it's given.
So I'm busting your chops. I know you like movies. But you're not as much of a TV guy as I am with some of the stuff.
What are you talking about? I watch so much television too.
No matter what I say, it's all an argument with you.
If you want to be like, you don't read as many books as I do, fair. I will give you that. And you're like, that's not an argument worth having.
No, not at all.
No, but yeah,
I don't read much either.
TV and movies, I'm all over it. Come on.
All right, so my suggestion is for you to go back, not necessarily you, but for our listeners, for those who did not see or those who have not watched in a while. I went back through and recently binged one of my favorite top 5 TV shows of all time.
And what was that?
Do you want to guess at all? Top 5.
You
know the top 2.
I know Sopranos is up there, and
this isn't
that's
it.
not going to be it.
And The Office is up there. It's not.
The Office is up there, yeah, obviously not. Is it in the which one is it closer to?
It's closer to The Office.
It's closer to Park and Rec?
Certainly, it's not Park and Rec, but that's a great show.
Is it
Wrong network?
Wrong network? Is it an old show? Is it like Scrubs? Do you like Scrubs?
Don't like Scrubs.
Good.
And that's the same network as The Office. So
okay. Friends?
Also the same network as The Office. Not that network.
Blossom?
As much as I love Peacocks.
Was it Blossom?
Not that network.
Seinfeld?
No.
Dexter?
I did recently watch that again too, by the way. I'm a huge fan of Dexter. Dexter's top 5 too.
See, I thought that was the one.
That's not the one.
Oh, okay. What is it? Tell me.
Arrested Development.
I love Arrested Development.
It is such a brilliantly funny show.
Right. And there's new seasons on Netflix as well.
Because they went from Fox to Netflix, 6 years later, something like that.
Yeah.
So it took a break. It is one of the most brilliant casts ever assembled for a TV show.
Yep.
It is witty. It is smart. It is funny, brilliant funny.
Hilarious. And the writing on that show is
the writing is outstanding.
fantastic.
And it was really funny. I watched a recent documentary about it with Jason Bateman talking about it. And he said a lot of people think that we riff a lot and that we go off script a lot and we're ad-libbing things and we're improvising things.
Yeah?
No.
Really?
There was almost none done on camera.
Wow.
They would ad-lib and do some stuff off camera having fun. But all that was written.
Wow.
These are brilliant people who put the show together. If you did not watch the show when it was out, you're lost, but it's all still there.
That's
on
impressive.
Netflix. If you haven't watched it in a while, when was the last time you watched it? It's been a little while.
No, it was last year.
Okay,
we watched
wow.
it, so I haven't seen the new season.
Okay.
Right.
New stuff I don't think is quite as good.
It never can be.
But it's still really good. They got everybody back together. Mm-hmm. You know? Portia had said, I'm retiring from acting entirely until she got the call about, hey, we're making Arrested Development again. She went, oh, okay, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of retirement. I'm in. Let's go. So everyone is outstanding. They make jokes about the returning years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I love there was another great story that they were on the red carpet at the Golden Globes, I think.
Okay.
Whatever it was. Some award show. And Michael Cera is walking down the carpet. Michael Cera, who played George Michael.
Right,
the son. He's walking down the aisle, and he keeps hearing, Michael, Cera, Michael, Cera. And he's like, who knows me? No one knows me well enough to be yelling for me.
Yeah.
He turns to his left. This is not a joke. Turns to his left. To his left is a famous Michael.
And to his right is a famous Sarah?
A famous Sarah. It was Michael Douglas on his left and Sarah Jessica Parker on his right.
Oh, that's funny.
And he didn't realize they were so close. And they're like, Michael, Sarah. And he's like, what? I'm smiling for all the cameras. I'm trying. Hysterical. And real life thing that happened to him.
Poor kid.
So that carries over.
Well, I guess he's not so poor, actually.
That kid has had a great career, and
Yeah.
God bless him. He's a great job in that role, chasing his cousin. So, anyway, maybe.
It's funny because it's true.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's my tip of the week. Go watch Arrested Development. Binge the poo out of it.
Yeah.
Binge as much, and you're going to want more. You're going to want more Arrested Development with the entire family. Outstanding cast across the board.
We could keep this conversation going for a minute. Do we want to save some of these?
No, go for it, man.
Keep going, because
we'll come up with something new next time.
There's another show that's very similar, but not nearly as well known, called Schitt's Creek.
I have seen this is on the Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
And I've always gone right by it.
It's a Canadian show.
Yeah.
Absolutely hysterical.
Wow. Okay.
Gene Levy is in it.
Funny man.
It's some of the Christopher Guest folks that you're used to, but it's basically about Gene Levy was this really, really rich guy who legally lost his whole fortune in some lawsuit or whatever, and basically was relegated to living in this area called Schitt's Creek. So it's basically this high society family living in the middle of nowhere. And it's just absolutely hilarious.
Really?
And
Okay.
It's
I will give that a whirl tonight.
It's worth watching. I think you'll enjoy it. And I mean, for the Canadian shows, Letterkenny. I don't know if you're familiar with Letterkenny at all. I don't think you would dig it as much because you're not as in tune to the, I guess the hillbilly lifestyle, the hillbilly comedy.
So you're more of a hillbilly than I am?
I am not more of a hillbilly, but having been to some areas of the country you have not been privy to that would make the most hillbilly parts of Litchfield County seem like Beverly Hills.
I've left Litchfield County, and I'm aware of this. I lived some time in Mississippi.
Mississippi is
spent some time in Tennessee.
Compared to some areas of Middle America, well, West Virginia now.
Yeah,
now you're talking. No, but I mean, I have spent a significant amount of time in some very rural parts of the Midwest, Ohio, and there are some people there whose lives are something you couldn't even write on a sitcom. So Letterkenny is also Canadian comedy, but it's kind of based on that culture, whatever. But the cool thing is that there's the farmers, but then there's also the preppies, and then there's the goths, and a bunch of different groups that come together in it. It's absolutely hilarious, but it's not for everybody. So I don't know. Some people, it's one of those, I love this, it's genius, or I hate this, why am I watching it? Schitt's Creek everyone enjoys.
All right.
Go watch Schitt's Creek.
All right, that's fair.
Give Letterkenny a try, maybe. It's only on Hulu. I don't know if you
I refuse Hulu.
Oh, right, because of the live TV.
Yes, I refuse Hulu. You liars.
Oh, fair. Ooh.
Yeah, liars.
Oh.
F off, Hulu. I'm going to throw one more in there.
For what? Recommendation?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Something that's outside the realm of what you would watch.
Oh.
Because you tend to watch more of the comedy and the sport and the drama, and not necessarily on the sci-fi or the horror outside of your Star Trek, which is So, have you seen Black Mirror?
I have, yes.
All of it.
I watched the first, I think it was 5 episodes, so the first season maybe?
No, you probably didn't even finish first season. It's brilliantly written.
It is.
It's a very good series.
It is.
And it's cool sci-fi that ties into some different stuff. Get through the first episode. I hate when people say that to me, but the first episode is a little skeevy.
Uh-huh.
The rest of it's not like that.
Oh, yeah, that first episode.
It's skeevy. And it really almost turned me off to the whole thing.
Right.
And I wasn't told to watch it.
Let's try some more seedy underbelly in episode 2.
It can't be worse than this. And it got so much better.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good
and
stuff.
It's a really good show. So there you go. That's our recommendations. Doubled up because it's our brand
Season
new
2.
Welcome Hap. Welcome Hap.
Welcome Hap. Welcome Hap. Welcome Hap. Who's Hap?
I don't know.
Did we just trade for J.A. Hap?
Right?
Yeah.
Bringing
it back to baseball. Are you traded?
I got traded for J.A. Hap.
I mean, that would be a good deal for this podcast.
Oh.
Actually, it would probably cost us a lot more.
I just made the sad face like they do on Arrested Development when they play the Peanuts music and everybody walks by with their head down. Aww. Love that.
No, I'm gonna keep you here because of your $0 salary with $0 bonus and no
zero
option.
Expectation.
Yeah. Well, no, the bar is.
There
low.
are options, my friend. There are always options, but this is zero expectation.
The only option is to do a different show.
And I do, and so do you.
I do.
We do. We are podcasters.
So, I do some other podcasts. Mo does some other podcasts. But this is, this is the best of both worlds, right?
This is good
combination
stuff, man.
Of us.
And the fun part is, for us to do this show the way that we want to do it, and that you enjoy to a degree, because a lot of you subscribe to this show, which is great. We appreciate that.
Yep.
In order for us to keep doing that, you need to tell some people to listen to the show and get that listenership up so we can get more sponsors so we can make the show better.
Yeah. We have Vinny is a new listener who came up to me in person and was like, I love the pod. When are you going to keep doing it? I just
finished
Vinny? Him off. It's not your cousin Vinny. He's not related to you at all. But he is from Litchfield County.
Oh,
so there's that.
Attaboy.
Torrington guy.
Torrington guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there in Torrington.
Yeah, talk to me. All of a sudden, Torrington has a...
Torrington's got an accent, something like
like
Chicago, apparently.
Yeah. I'm from
Torrington is our Chicago.
I'm from Torrington, don't you know?
I think Torrington's our Chicago.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the Chicago of Connecticut.
I wouldn't go that far.
Sure it is. Why not?
Why? Why is it?
It's a city, officially.
Okay.
Due to population.
Is it the second city? No. That'd be New Haven.
No.
That's New Haven.
Well, see, here's the thing. Hartford is our New York City. New Haven would be...
The bar is low all over the state.
Well, you got to compare it to something, right? That's our New York City. L.A. would be New Haven.
Are you sure?
Detroit
would be New Haven?
Would be Bridgeport.
I think L.A. would be more of the Stamford, Norwalk area.
You think so?
Yeah, there's water. There's money once you get down to that southwestern corner.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
So what's New Haven?
New Haven, I would say it would be the Chicago.
Bridgeport is Detroit. No question. New Haven might be like
do tell.
New Haven might be like Pittsburgh.
Can you back up that statement?
Yeah, heavy crime and murder rate. Yeah, that's New Haven and that's Bridgeport.
Is this the legislator talking?
That's
or
Bridgeport. That's
Bridgeport
Santa
and Claus talking.
This is a podcaster talking. Bridgeport relates more to Detroit. New Haven maybe a Pittsburgh.
Okay. What's our New Orleans?
Ooh.
Good food.
Ledyard.
Good flavor.
It's a party that nobody talks about.
I would have gone to the New London area. What about Mashantucket, which I think is just the most hilarious name of any town in Connecticut.
Great town.
Mashantucket.
I love Mashantucket.
Mm-hmm.
Our old Saybrook is more like a Savannah.
Mm.
Yeah. Savannah, it's more like, as Andy would say, more like molasses coming out your mouth. That's more Savannah. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
So, anyone who's listening who's not from Connecticut, that's
Connecticut in a nutshell.
So we just gave another recommendation. There's your tour guide.
And here's me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell! My Austin Powers there. That was kind of funny. Come on, that was good.
I was going to stop the show right there because hi, I'm in a nutshell, and I was just going to end it.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
That's not how we end the grand reopening, the season 2 premiere. You end it with something powerful, like the topic that I was going to bring up before. I told you I had a topic I wanted to mention on this show. That you promised if I would bring my tuchus, and I believe you used the word tuchus, to a professional soccer match that I would enjoy it. And in this hiatus, we went to see Liverpool play at Fenway.
Yes, and I will say that was the least enjoyable soccer environment I have ever gone to. It
was awful.
It was 105 degrees. We're sitting in the sun the entire day.
I got to watch maybe 80% of the match.
It was not even. No.
I didn't watch 80% of the match because the sun was in my eyes.
See. And
the last 5-10 minutes of the match I could watch without the sun in my face.
Yeah, so it was kind of a miserable experience.
But I tried.
You did try. Now, I would say, and I have said, come to one of these matches in Hartford. Infinitely better atmosphere. I enjoy the Hartford matches more than I do the U.S. national team matches, and you know how much I enjoy those.
You say you enjoy those.
Wearing one of the shirts right now.
Sure.
We're playing Mexico on Friday.
Yeah, I can't. I have a wedding to handle on Friday, Saturday. So
there you go.
What I'm saying is, it was a very disappointing experience because
I know.
Your expectations set it really high. You
set
the bar really high.
And I've said ever since then that I apologize. That was the first experience because that was the lowest energy of any soccer game I have ever gone to in my life.
And I love that you told me when you went to one of your Hartford matches that someone had mentioned they heard the show or they heard you talking about. I know it was on Facebook. You posted a picture and somebody that listened to the podcast said, "Oh my God, you got Mo to go to a soccer match." And that's one fan. Anyway, but
thank you.
Maybe. But the fact that people are listening to the show, we appreciate thoroughly. And the fact that I did step outside the box, I went outside my realm of comfort.
Right.
And went to a soccer match. I did try it.
Right. And the agreement we had was I'm going to a wrestling match now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. That's great. Have you ever been to one?
Yes. In Savannah.
Oh, Savannah.
At the Savannah Civic Center.
Well, that just sounds wonderful.
I had a pretzel with boiled peanuts and a large Coca-Cola.
Why'd you have to say peanuts?
Buy me some peanuts.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have anything else? Were you going to give me tickets to a WWE event or no?
Well, we'll figure something out. You and I maybe will go to something, some kind of wrestling show. I think it'd be fun to do. It's a fun atmosphere, fun people.
So I did professional wrestling at the Civic Center in Savannah. Mm-hmm. I also, like my second week living in LA, went to Lucha Librador.
How was that?
/ Little People.
Wow.
Personas pequeñas.
Okay.
Personas pequeñas y lucha librador. Wrestling. I don't know how you say wrestling. But it was...
Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish.
It was possibly one of the most entertaining events I've ever gone to in my life.
That's great. And then speaking of which, I think we should also look into our second season here. Now that we can afford to, let's call on some of our friends to call in for interviews. I just heard recently one of my old podcasts from a former life. I had the great Kevin Nash on the show.
Oh. I'll get him on.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Let's go.
Good man. And
Schedule him
love
up
to see what he's up to these days.
Bring him on.
All right, who would you bring to the table?
Who can I bring to the table?
Drop a couple names. I'll watch my toes. You drop a couple names.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of using them all on my other podcasts.
What the hell? What the hell? You're going to use them for talking about Hartford Athletic soccer?
Absolutely. We just went to lunch before recording this, and we saw
Armin Garrow.
And is he coming on? Because I believe the agreement was he was coming on early.
Well, now that you've met him,
yeah,
you can reach out to him and ask him to come on the show. Have him stop by.
We have 2 seats right here.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
have him come on by and talk about what he's working on now.
Official invitation right here.
From The Sopranos and from different shows, he's a favorite for Scorsese in his films.
Yeah,
he's got an outstanding career and he's got some new movies out.
Yeah, so bring him on. Yeah, don't spoil it. Let's just bring him on here and he can talk about it.
We'll call Armin and see if he wants to come on in.
And maybe Andy Dick will come by. Maybe I need to. That's another segment I need to do. Some more celebrity stories. Yeah,
and we still have to get out and play golf because we didn't get that done in season 1. And we
that was another question our friend from Torrington asked. When are you guys going to actually go to the golf course and
I
do the
offered
show?
you today and you were busy, so you have all these things
I know,
you have to do.
And I actually need to get back to work.
And let me put this in there too, a quick apology, because summertime is really tough for both Mike and I. The amount of work that we do in our other jobs really limits the amount of time
you
the
mean
two of us
in our jobs. There's no other.
This
is not a job. This is a fun
time.
This is fun. This is fun time.
Good times, lots of fun, good times. We need to make more time for voices too in the next one. Let us know what voices
that's
you'd
all.
like to hear.
That's all you. No. You just break them out when the time is appropriate.
The time is always appropriate.
Yay!